Oh boy, this is a very interesting rumor right here surrounding not Superman, James Gunn's Superman, because we've been told over and over and over and over and over and over again that this is James Gunn's Superman, everybody. You need to know that. In the marketing, in the behind the scenes, everywhere you turn, it's not Superman, it's James Gunn's Superman. And while I'm not a hater at all of Gunn, I actually like a lot of the stuff that he's been involved in. I've really enjoyed the Guardians movies, all three of them. The Suicide Squad was whatever. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it as much as a lot of other people. I very much enjoyed Brightburn, which he was a writer on, I believe. Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. James Gunn was a writer on that. So he's had some good stuff that I've enjoyed. On a personal level, as a person, I think James Gunn's a piece of garbage. But I'm fine. I can separate the art from the artist as long as they leave that stuff out of their movies. And in my opinion, he's done that for the most part. Now, we get to this rumor right here. And as I tweeted out, it's so dumb that it's actually believable. James Gunn's revenge on conservatives and the internet. A bizarre rumored plot for James Gunn's Superman has surfaced online, which claims the Man of Steel gets dragged into the world of cancel culture. In the leak, it's claimed that Gunn sets up Superman to be battered by social media hate, which apparently makes the Man of Steel sad. No, we're not joking. It's further claimed that James Gunn uses super shit hashtag in the movie, which trends and damages Superman's image. But the real twist, Lex Luthor is behind all of it, using an army of mutant monkeys at keyboards to flood and trolls the internet and tear Superman down. Oh my God. Again, all I'll say is this is so dumb, it's actually believable because of Hollywood. That's where we are. And as Gary says right here, how many times have we thought that and it turns out to be true and worse? And I responded, memories of Mahler and I reading the Game of Thrones spoilers and thinking there's no way it can be this bad. That is a true story. Mahler and I read the Game of Thrones Season 8 spoilers after, I think, episode 2 or 3. I can't remember. And we said to ourselves, there's no way it could be this bad. I mean, it's going to be bad, but they can't be this bad. It turned out to be true, and it turned out to be worse than what we read. And so this is why I'm not ready to dismiss this completely. I'm just not. Cosmic Book News says, the same thing right here. And then it says, what does the rumor say? The rumor comes via My Time to Shine Hello account on X. Worth a mention is that Gunn has shot down some of the account's previous claims. So Gunn has directly shot down some of it says right there, some of the account's previous claims. I don't know, man. Is the rumor true? As of Monday morning, James Gunn hasn't shot down the rumor on Threads. He's been much less active on social media regarding responding to fans, but Gunn did shoot down the recent speculation about this Garrett Delahunt playing. Is he really playing the DCU's Green Arrow? This person writing the article says, my opinion, I could see the rumor being true, true as it is true. It's Gunn's response to how he was canceled at Disney and Marvel Studios over tweets from years ago, which, interestingly enough, seems to be resurfacing online from the Snyder Cut trolls. That's actually true. So again, James Gunn was fired from Disney and Marvel after he had resurfaced tweets, which were horrific. I mean, really bad. We're talking next. Think of the worst thing that you can imagine a human being talking about. And these are the things that James Gunn was discussing. I covered it here on this channel. And it's unforgivable in a lot of ways. As I said in the videos when I covered it, I've been in locker rooms. I've been part of discussions. I have seen some of the worst shit talking imaginable, been part of it. And I have never heard people talk like James Gunn talked on Twitter. Because if you did talk like James Gunn talked on Twitter in real life, in a locker room, you would get the hell beaten out of you. Because normal people will talk a lot of noise and say a lot of effed up things. They will not talk about children in any capacity whatsoever. So I don't know if he's still upset about that. I don't really care if he's upset about that. He deserved all of the criticism that he got and more, so I have no sympathy whatsoever. Kevin Feige ended up rehiring Gunn, and Gunn finished Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but that's where Warner Brothers scooped up Gunn, who did Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad following Guardians 3. Gunn returned to WB, and the rest, they say, is history. He's now in charge of DC, along with Peter Safran. I have no idea, man. I'm still going to say that I don't necessarily think this is true, but I'm not confident enough to dismiss it completely. I have zero confidence in Hollywood. I have zero confidence in James Gunn, even though I've liked his creative stuff. Him as a person, he's shown what type of left-wing lunatic that he is, so I can't put this past him at all. As I said, I have been excited for the announcement of James Gunn's Superman. I was excited prior to the trailer coming out. I did like the trailer. I didn't hate the trailer. The thing that has hurt my excitement for this movie is James Gunn's ego and how he has got to be at the forefront of everything discussed about this movie. He's got to be involved in every aspect of it. The behind the scenes was all about James Gunn. The cast talking about how great James Gunn is. He's in the pictures. He's in the videos. They ended it on how they trust him and they believe in him. And I'm like, nobody gives a shit, man. We just want to see a good Superman movie. That's it. So, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.